Hello, beautiful ones. How are you? I just wanted to come in quickly live this morning. I'm sitting here just writing a bit of a newsletter to send out, and I had this thought coming up about how we sabotage ourselves. And so the title of this is To Stop the Sabotage, Start to Shine. And I'm just reminded of a time where I completely sabotaged myself, and maybe this might help you if you feel like you're doing that. So about 20 years ago, I think it was about 20, no, it wasn't even that, 15 years ago, I was helping in the family business, and it was a bricks and mortar business. I was kind of general manager. We'd built this up over the years, and I was doing all the accounts, systemizing things in the business. Hello, I can't see who's here, but hello. And I was doing my life coaching, I was doing all my Reiki training, all these different things. I hadn't learned hand analysis at that stage, but I knew that it was time to leave that business and to go out and do work on my own. So I was doing the Goddess Play Shops kind of part-time, but working full-time in the family business. And I knew to leave because and you may have felt this, it's like it's not as much fun anymore, or things just come up and you don't feel good. So I knew it was time to leave, but to leave as the general manager and doing all the accounts, I actually had to replace myself. So I had to find a replacement. And so here's where I started to sabotage myself. So I put out ads and we interviewed people, and I employed somebody. And at this stage it was this man. He was really good with spreadsheets, and he was great at looking at the figures and doing all those kinds of things. So we employed him full time, and I'm still in there waiting to train him up, and then I was going to make my exit and really step into my business full time, right? So the way that I sabotage myself is we would talk and I would give him some information, and then I was still trying to control the situation. So I would micromanage him, and there was lots of times we would kind of butt heads, but really he was there to support me to leave. But I didn't let him support me. We were paying him a great wage and all that. And it was one day he said to me, he goes, "You need to leave and go and do your shopping," right? So that Jupiter finger leader, that kind of sparked me up as well. But I knew in his heart that he was trying to help me. And I'm going, yeah, the outcome is I want to leave and do my joyful purpose work, but I'm still here trying to manipulate, control, and sabotage him in a way, so that he didn't want to work here anymore. So then I would have to be here. I would be the martyr. Here I am, stuck in the business again, not living my life purpose. So I had to do a couple of things. First, I had to kind of wake up to myself, and then I had to look at what was the fear behind that of me leaving. Because if I actually did train him up amazing and he did a better job than me, which is what we wanted to do, then I would have to step out and really do the work. And that's ultimately what I wanted to do, right? To go out and to create this business, and I actually did that, but there was a lot of angst before that. So where do you think that you might be sabotaging yourself? And it's just a question. You don't have to write it below here. It's just a thought. So long story short, he actually did leave. I actually did not give him control of the business. So, and then I just had to do it with another person, right? Poor man. I'm sure he's out there doing amazing things, but it's like, I didn't learn the lesson in that moment. But when he left, I'm like, oh gosh, now I still have to stay here, right? So again, sabotaging. So I had to look at those fears, and it's like, wow. And again, all the answers were in my hands the whole time. But I think at that stage I hadn't actually known what was in my hands. Now I do. Now I can just go, oh, okay, this is showing up for me today. Okay, let's sit with that. Let's flip that around. What is the opposite of that? How can I still acknowledge that there is some fear, that I am, you know, the ego voice on the shoulders like, no, can you do this, Luann? You know, can you trust yourself? What's going to happen? Right? Instead of going forward, this is exciting, this is my purpose. So just a little thought today, maybe you can resonate or not, but yeah, look at where you might be sabotaging things, and it's out of fear, right? Go to the joy, go to the flipping that around, and get the work to help, you know, to help clear that so that you can step into the best version of you. All right, my darlings, look, bye for now. I hope that helps, and I'm just wanting to tell you it is the last day to register for the Scientific Hand Analysis certification, looking at everything that could possibly sabotage you and your purpose, and then also making that plan, reading the roadmap so that you know what path to take. So that's it from me. Lots of love. Bye for now.